Hey there, welcome back to our Harkla YouTube channel. We are so happy to have you again today. I'm Rachel.
And I'm Jessica, and we're the Certified Occupational Therapy Assistants with Harkla. Today, we're going to talk about the benefits of nature, getting outside, and how you can get outside more often.
I know it sounds weird to be doing a YouTube video about this.
As you're staring at the screen.
As we're staring at the screen, we have the bright lights, we're overstimulated, but we literally use nature, outdoor time to regulate our own bodies, our children's bodies, our clients' bodies, all day, every day. And so we thought that it would be beneficial to just talk about how important it is to get outside.
Yes, we use getting outside, either playing in the backyard or going for a walk around the block or a hike in the foothills. We use those tools ourselves as like sensory breaks and part of our sensory diet routine. And then in the clinic setting, when I'm working with clients, we'll go outside, sit in the grass, or play on the sidewalk and do chalk when the weather is nice and just get that fresh air, that fresh sunlight, get grounded with our bare feet.
And we've also been learning so much about how to incorporate nature into OT sessions and have maybe a nature-based therapy practice. It's so beneficial. There's so many ways that you can go about it. We do have a few research articles we just want to read to you really quick because they outline the importance of nature, and it's not just us telling you about how important it is. It's actual evidence that is so important to be aware of. So here we go. Okay, first one. One study found that participation in family-based nature activities encouraged mothers and daughters to be physically active and experience a variety of psychological benefits, including relaxation, less stress, and improved mood. We all need that in our lives.
All right, another study found that nature provides opportunities not only for physical activity, but also for emotional and cognitive renewal, strengthening social relationships, and relieving the negative physiological effect of various stressors.
Wow, okay.
I think there's one more.
Last one.
Although there are more. This is just the last one that we found and are including.
Quite a few out there. I actually just took a course about nature therapy. It was great. Okay, last one here. Leisure walking provides an escape from routines and daily lives and offers positive experiences such as fascination with nature, reflection, and mental relaxation. Like I said, we all need a little bit more mental relaxation in our lives. I just feel like in today's day and age, it's so fast-paced, it's so hectic and hustle and bustle and on to the next thing, and we're doing this and we're doing that. And like, when's the last time that you've let your child lead you on a walk? Or when's the last time you've let your toddler just go and walk and explore at their pace? It's probably been a minute, is my guess. And that's okay, but
yeah, and I was gonna say, if you're an adult without children and you're watching this video, when was the last time that you put your phone away and went out for a walk without your headphones or earbuds to listen to something while you're walking? And instead you just listen to the sounds of the neighborhood or the hills that you're walking in, or maybe you're walking on a busy street and you listen to all the noises that are going on instead of having something else that you're listening to. Just doing it and listening to your surroundings can be so beneficial.
If you are struggling or if you are having a hard time or you just need a reminder to get outside, we're going to share 5 tips to just make it a little bit easier to include nature in your daily routine.
All right, the first tip is to make it part of the daily routine. Schedule it into the things you're already doing. Ideally, you want to get outside first thing in the morning as well as in the evening before your bedtime routine. And this just really helps with getting that light at the beginning of the day and the light in the evening to help with that circadian rhythm and help you sleep better. But if you can add it onto the visual schedule, if you use a visual schedule with your child, if you can time block it in your calendar on your phone with a reminder, hey, it's time to go for a walk around the block, or hey, it's time to go for your evening hike, and just add it into that daily routine so it becomes part of, it's just a habit to do versus, oh crap, I need to go for a walk today. It's like, oh, it's time for my walk. I have this scheduled.
Yep, and going along with that, our second tip is to use a visual timer, especially if your child is kind of resistant or they're pushing back a little bit, setting the visual timer, and we're going to be playing outside for 30 minutes. When the timer's all done, we'll go inside, we'll make dinner, we'll hang out, we'll play a game, we'll do whatever's next on our visual schedule. But setting a visual timer can be really helpful for kiddos who need that like expectation of this is what we're doing and this is the time, and when we're done, we're done.
I feel like that's also helpful as an adult. If you feel like you're so busy that you are struggling to do this, set a timer for 5 minutes. Go walk for 5 minutes, and when your timer goes off, turn around and come back, and you just did a quick 10-minute walk as part of your daily routine.
And it's like the best sensory break too. Leave your sunglasses off, maybe go barefoot.
If you can. I can't leave my sunglasses off. I need them.
Just really try to connect with nature in that short time that you are outside.
Yes. The next tip is to find a new place to go play outside or to go hike. Find a new park to explore with your kids. Find a new trail to go walk. If you are already in the habit of like walking around your neighborhood, then go a different direction this time and just explore a new or different area. This keeps it exciting, keeps it new and different, especially if you have a child who struggles with attention or ADHD, then having that new novel stimulus of a new place is going to be very motivating.
And the next one we've talked about a little bit already, but let your child lead. Let them be the leader. Let them identify which hike you're going on. Let them pick the direction that you're going. Are you going to turn left? Are you going to turn right? Are you going to go straight? Which way are we going to go? What are we going to go find? Do you know how to get back to our house or back to where we came from? On your own? Depends, but that's a great skill to work on. So let them lead and just slow down.
This was actually a game changer for walking with my son, who's 10 now. Anytime we would go to the park or go on a walk around the block, I let him choose the direction and even the duration of like, should we go another block or are we ready to turn around? 90% of the time, he wanted to do more. So
funny how that works.
Funny how it really is. So, use your visual timer and visual schedule, and then let your child be in charge of where and how long. The last tip here is to just talk about the benefits of going outside with your child, especially if your child is hesitant or resistant, or it's hard to get them to go outside because they'd rather stay at home and play with whatever they're playing with at home. Talk about why going outside is beneficial, how it can improve the mood, how it can help you get some physical exercise, how it can help with digestion if you're going for a walk after dinner. Talk to them about why it's beneficial and kind of build that into the conversation of what you're doing.
Do it before and after too. Ask them how they're feeling before they go on a walk, and then ask them how they're feeling during the walk, and then talk about it. How do they feel afterwards? And see if they can identify a shift, because we know that getting outside is so beneficial for our neurotransmitters. It's so helpful for our mood. It's so helpful for our mental relaxation and stress. So many things. Just use it as a tool. Like if you are in the thick of it, if you are home with your kiddo, if you are at a clinic and you're just like, I need a brain break,
a reset button,
just head outside, connect with nature. It's honestly like the best sensory strategy, sensory tool that you can use.
Yeah, and you can even talk to your child about how you feel before and after you go outside. And I have also done this one with my child where he's a little bit resistive to go outside because he was busy building his Legos or drawing or whatever he was doing. And I said, yep, I know, and you can come right back to it when we're done, but we're gonna go for a walk around the block. And he grumbled and mumbled on our way out. This really has happened multiple times. But then once we're out there and I'm letting him lead the conversation, there's moments of silence while we're walking. By the time we get like halfway through and he's decided that he wants to keep going, because I asked him, then he's in such a better mood. And by the time we get back home, I'll ask him, I'll say, hey, how do you feel? And he'll be like, yeah, I feel pretty good. And we'll just kind of talk about that mood shift and how it helped us.
So moral of the story, go outside. It's free. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Except when it's, cloudy and rainy and blistering outside.
Still go outside even in the crappy weather.
It's
yes.
great. Highly recommend.
It's terrible, it's cold, but it's still good for you.
Yes. All right, with that, if you are concerned at all about your child's ability to get through their day, if they're struggling in any area, make sure that you advocate for an occupational therapy evaluation from your pediatrician and help them sooner rather than later.
Yep. If you enjoyed this video, if you thought it was helpful, make sure you share it with a friend, click the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We release a new video every Tuesday.
Come hang out with us on Instagram. You can find us at Harkla_family, as well as All Things Sensory Podcast. And make sure you're listening to our podcast as well. It's All Things Sensory.
And it's free, just like the YouTube channel. All right, with that, we will catch you next week.
Leisure walking provides an escape from routine.
An escape.
You can escape.